force. I know it's hard to remember all 1,980 members. That's why you have to go and collect them all. Tell your parents they can buy them at the mall now.
Hello, and welcome to Speeding Bullets Reloaded. Repackaged. Damn it.
You were on such a good streak.
I know.
So good. Weeks and weeks and weeks of nothing, and then you fucked it up today.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
I blame you.
Good job. Oh, well, I mean, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very distracting. Hey, how's it going, Richie?
Pretty good. Got a whole lot of toys to talk on this toy show with Pep.
We do. We missed last week. You know what? I don't even think they need a reason, so I'm not going to give them one. We just weren't here. But we're back this week. We got a ton of stuff. It's the toy show with Pep, like Richie said. If you're watching this video on YouTube, which is the only place where you can watch this video, I believe.
Yeah.
Make sure you click like and subscribe. Get that little ding bell. The little dingy ding. Also, hi, it's Tupper. I'm here with a tiny microphone this week because I believe this helps my audio to be a lot better.
You do sound better.
For the podcast. Does it sound better? I thought it also sounded better, yes. So that's why I have it. So it does look like I'm a giant, but that's okay. I am a giant of industry.
Your body matches your ego compared to the microphone.
That's hurtful, but accurate. It's hurtful but accurate, I guess, is the best way to put it. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
We got a great show. Let's just dive right into it.
All right.
Let's just throw it out. Oh yeah, it's that Coming Soon song. You know it. You love it. It's so groovy.
Yeah. So some of this coming soon stuff. Oh, before we get going in the coming soon, there's this next 6 months in EB that's coming up. That because I put it on my smaller screen, I can't actually read it right now, so I'm going to bring it up on my phone. I just thought it was interesting. Stuff that is going on at EB. The next 6 months, big things are happening, and we're just getting started. Here's what's coming. The world's largest EB Games opening in Montreal later this year. They're opening it in Montreal, a flagship hub for games, collectibles, and much more, located in the heart of Montreal. On the second part of that, major fan events across Canada will be some of the events across Canada. We'll have trading card game tournaments, video game activations, and exclusive Edge member perks to members attending these events. EB Trends pop-up store. Keep an eye out for the EB themed Trends pop-up store, each with a spotlighting one franchise with special merch of one-of-a-kind fan experience. Exclusive toys and collectibles coming to EB Games. Plus, Edge members will have first dibs on select product launches. That'll be interesting. See how that works for pre-orders. And then there's more reasons to shop online. Blah, blah, blah. And then, I think I missed one part of it. There's a trade more. Yeah, I missed one of the slides. Oh, no, I put two of them on one page. And then, okay, here's the other ones. And then...
oh, boy.
Yeah, so they said there's something about like events and stuff. I already got an email at one point to go to this thing in Montreal for collectors. Unfortunately,
that's right.
It was not something I could attend.
Well, I mean, you do get the special stuff because you are an EB edgelord.
Yes. So
as an EB edgelord, you get all of the top stuff. That's not the real name, by the way, everyone, but it absolutely should be.
That's right.
It super should be. There should be no irony there. They should just lead into it and be like, if you're an Edge member, you can rank up, and soon you will have the rank of edgelord. And I would think that would be very funny.
That should be the rank above platinum.
I also think that the internet would find that to be very funny. So, like, they really need to jump on and just fully go into that whole thing. I'm also curious, would the largest EB store just basically be like the size of two regular EB game stores?
Probably.
They're very small stores.
Well, it depends. Like the EB in Rito is a significant size, I would say, compared to most. But I would say, I would think, by the sounds of it, they want to open something up along the lines of, like, Mastermind Toys, even though like the same owner, but they want to make it larger like that, or they want to make it like an Imaginaire that Quebec City has, and we have one here in Ottawa.
You know what would be so funny is if they started renting out the Toys R Us stores that were dying, and then put in the new EB Game stores. It's like, welcome, it's an upgrade. It's basically like the whole thing. But of course, they don't have enough stock to fill up a whole Toys R Us. So it's almost like they have to put in like a little play farm in there as well for the EB, and they have the EB part, and then there's like a swing set and like a ball. And they're like, yeah, let's just go all in on this. We got to make use of the space. I would think that would be fucking hilarious, but I know they won't do that because money. But someone should take up those old Toys R Us shops because Spirit Halloween only lasts like 6-8 weeks.
Yeah.
So something's gotta give there.
Yeah. We got a new wave of DC stuff coming. That's going to be the first bit of this, and then there's some pictures, more detailed pictures of stuff that we've already looked at, but let's look at the new DC wave that is coming. You've got a 0 Hour Superman, I think it's supposed to be 0 Hour Joker as well, then Red Tornado, a Batgirl, and a very poorly designed Blackfire, in my opinion. The Batgirl, this kind of looks like a redo of the Three Jokers Batgirl that was released a while ago.
Yeah, the plastic cape gives it away, and I'm like, you guys just did some remolding for this one. Yeah, what is up with Blackfire? Like, what's up with this fucking figure?
It's not good. It is probably one of her worst looks that nobody likes, and the reason I don't know why they would make this figure, but it's like we don't know why Mcfarlane does some of the things he does. So
I mean, it's probably a reuse of a bunch of old parts from different female figures over the year with a new head sculpt. It's very average. It's not interesting at all, and this is a completionist figure for sure, but like very blue.
There's already a better Blackfire out there. The platinum version of the Starfire is a much better Blackfire. Then you got the Joker here that I kind of like, but I don't fully like, so I don't think I'm gonna get this one. It's not gonna be one that I'm gonna add to my
Yeah, Richie, do you like it or do you not like it?
I kind of like it, but I'm like on the fence about it, but I don't think this is going to be my third Joker.
Is it the hair? Is it the hat? Is it the cloak? The jacket? The soft goods jacket that you don't like? What is it about this that's like hitting you the wrong way?
I think partially the face is weird for me. Even I know that's weird to say for a Joker figure because Joker's face is supposed to be weird, but it's like not Joker weird. And then I find the hat a little too large, and
it's very sombrero-y.
I'm very on the fence about the jacket. So
again, small soft good stuff at 6 inches can work, but in my opinion, again, I showed that Hellboy a couple months and months ago that I had from 2005, and that soft goods jacket, I love that soft goods jacket. But most of the time, soft good stuff I find to be bulky and weird looking. It doesn't fit 6-inch figures, and this is a 7-incher. I still agree. It's still, you got to get it just right in order for it to look good, and that's too much work in my mind.
Yeah. This one I will be getting, however, the Red Tornado. It does not have a plastic molded cape. It has a soft goods cape, a fabric cape. Looks shiny. I like shiny things, but I do love Red Tornado. He is an excellent character. For Marvel fans out there, he's basically DC's Vision. So
I do kind of wish that he was going to come with some sort of like tornado accessory that you could attach to his legs that would like make him look like it. But that is admittedly something very difficult. But I almost think it would have been worth their time to make it into more of a deluxe figure and include that option. So, but yeah, I mean, this is fine. It's obviously not interesting to me, but I think this will be a solid pickup as long as you get it at a good price. So, yeah.
And then you got the 0 Hour Superman. It's Superman after he's come back from the dead after Doomsday because he's sporting his mullets still.
He's got the mullet.
I do have a mulleted Superman figure, the one that came with Crypto. I do not love that figure, though, because it's very, like...
Top heavy.
Rob Liefeld's Captain America.
Too much boob.
Yeah. So, but this one looks great, and it's already up for pre-order, and I've pre-ordered it. So it's.
I was never a big fan of the longer hair or mullet Superman. I did see debate recently that this is not technically a true mullet because it is not super short in the front. It's just regular, a longer hair. But you know what? If you do have longer hair in the back, I don't care. It's a mullet. Yeah. Like, still business in the front, party in the back. It's still, you know. I
don't know. I love the mullet era. It's just me, though. So now,
have you ever had a mullet, Richie?
I have, actually.
Okay, that story tracks. I have not. My nephew did, and he did up until like August, and then he shaved it all off. And when I go back to see him in the fall, I'm gonna be like, "What happened to the mullet?" And he's gonna be like, "That was so 2 months ago." Like, yeah. Time moves fast when you're a kid. Time moves fast.
Speaking of kids, I go to pick up Vanessa. I don't know if you've heard this thing from your nephew or from people that have kids, people in your life that have kids, but Vanessa looks at me and she's like, 6'7", 6'7". It's something the kids are doing right now.
No idea. So, I have no idea what that. Do you know what the origin of it is?
Apparently, it started as some sort of basketball meme, and it's sort of some sort of like joking around. Like the meaning is like I'm just joking type thing, but I don't know. It's weird, and it's some weird kid thing that the kids
you know what? We're old, so we don't get it. But also, like, I don't get Labubu.
Yeah.
So, and Labubu is essentially just action figure collecting for a certain type of female, and some dudes. Like, so really, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
Just a little bit of a closer look at the, I think this is the Batman Inc. Batman. No, the Batman. This is the Rebirth Batman. Comes with a Bruce head as well as a Batman head. Looks kind of interesting. I do like the Rebirth outfit, but this is going to be like a... if I see it in store and I like it, I might pick it up.
I'm with you. I do like the accessories that come with it. I love the soft cape. We'll have to see it in the stores, but I'm intrigued. This is not terrible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Next up, we've got a little bit better look at our Batmetron that is now pre-ordered for both of us for home delivery because it was taking a while to get into to store in the store system. But like the day after I pre-ordered it online, I was at the store. They're like, "Oh, Batmetron's in the system now." I'm like, "I did it already online." But it's all right.
It's weird how we're both so excited about this.
Yeah. I do not like the platinum version, so I hope we do not get one of each sent to us. I hope we get...
yeah, I mean, it's not awful, but the all black is so much better.
Yeah,
like it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I'm with you. The blue...
It's really off-putting.
Yeah, I mean it's very blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's real blue.
Next, we've got a Dr. Midnight figure that is really cool, and if you're a JSA fan, this is a must-have for you. I, however, is not. If I ever see this on the shelf for like $10, I'll probably grab it because I like the character enough. But I'm not gonna run out and get this right away.
Yeah, I mean, this is. Yeah, you're right. This is absolutely a figure that if you're a completionist, if you're looking to complete your JSA, then this is worth picking up. But for you and I, and also, like, why is there even a variant on it? Because that's
like the difference is very. Like, I think the difference is basically the green on the cape. And
And he has
maybe,
silver gauntlets.
yeah, the silver gauntlets. Yeah.
I really dislike it when they do those sort of changes because there's very little difference between the two figures, and you're like, do you like the black cape version or do you like the green cape version? It doesn't connect, I think, with my. So I just find it to be a useless variant, and look. Let's say it. Let's call a spade, Richie. It's a cash grab because they're counting on people who are completionists being like, well, I want the green cape version and I got to get the black cape version as well. And if you're double dipping like this as an action figure collector, let me just say, please go out and touch grass because this is not. Do not.
I do some of
pick up-
those things.
Yeah, but that's what you do it with Superman and Batman figures, stuff where it kind of does make sense. This is very niche.
Yeah.
And I don't love it when they do it with Batman and Superman anyway, but I understand it and I can get behind it. This it's 1,000% a cash grab.
This one is
I
not
don't approve.
different enough to warrant it being a platinum version.
Totally agree.
One thing that does look cool, I gotta say, now that I see better detail, is this I forget what they're calling this version, but this Flashpoint Batman, looking pretty cool with the red accents. I like it. I don't think I'm picking it up, but I like it. That's I see it on sale and I'm grabbing it. This is
again, we've talked about this before. We'll talk about it again because it bears repeating. But this is the kind of thing that in photos, online, on your phone, it'll either hit you or miss you. But if it misses you, I feel like if you see it in stores, it's going to be the case where that's going to be the real selling factor. And I do think that in stores, physically in hand, it'll be more impressive.
Although I think this is one of the ones sort of like the glow in the dark Etrigan that I got that come in the enclosed box that you don't get to see. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why,
I don't
Mcfarlane?
get why they do that with those ones. Like, people want to see it. So, anyways, so totally a reused Atom Smasher because they did not sell enough of them. I think when Toys R Us closed, all of them got sent back to Mcfarlane in order to create this 2-pack of the Spectre and Atom Smasher. But
I swear to God, the amount of money those guys save over there by reuse is just insane. They're probably just like opening the boxes of those giant deluxe Atom Smasher figures and literally just putting them in this new package with the Spectre. It's like, we're just taking a $1.38 hit on the cardboard and plastic.
coming
here.
in
Let's
really
just
weird
put it
and
on
crackly right now.
How about now?
Much better. There you go. So, but yeah, and the Spectre's face is really weird.
I can't see it up close.
Yeah. So I don't have a better picture at the moment, but yeah, I don't like the Spectre, and this is going to be a 1,000% pass for me. This one because I have better pictures of it, and because it'll piss off Tupper, the Wonder Woman and Godzilla 2-pack, which is available for pre-order now, because this is so close to the Wonder Woman that he wants that they're not redoing.
Yeah, look, I mean, so I will say that I have to say this about this collection because I do want it, but I know from being in stores and seeing what the prices of the Batman King Kong one and this, or is it Batman Godzilla and the Superman King Kong one? The pricing is so outrageous.
Superman, Godzilla, Batman, King Kong, and then Flash Titano.
Okay. So with those ones, the pricing is just atrocious. Like it's like $90 to $95. I do not agree with that as a price point, but these are products that will absolutely fuck me. That way too expensive. Those prices are going to come down.
They will. Yeah.
So I mean, I do absolutely want that Wonder Woman Godzilla collection. I do. I really, really do. But I am not paying $130 for it. When it comes down to $70, then you get a deal.
Yeah.
But until then, to me, it's just they're way overpriced right out of the box.
Correct. The Wonder Woman Godzilla is $99.99.
Oh well, okay. Well, there you go. But that's still like that's $30 to $40 more than it should actually be, and I really do
I
feel
feel
that
like the
like
Superman one was
70.
more, though.
They may very well be more, but either way, that's a $60 to $70 toy,
The Batman
not a
King
100 to
Kong is now
$120
going
toy.
for 49.
There
The
you go.
the Superman Godzilla is down to 89. You know what I'm thinking? The 129 I was thinking was for the Superman Godzilla at Sunrise, not
Yeah.
not
Either
EV
way,
prices, but
either way, Richie, what I am saying is that when that Wonder Woman Godzilla figure comes down to around $60,
yeah.
then it's a must get. Then I gotta get that. But until then, it's gonna stay on the shelf, and my dreams of having an awesome Wonder Woman figure will remain unfulfilled.
Now, the next part, we have talked about the Batman Returns figures already. We didn't have a lot of great pictures of the accessories, but there's also quite the debacle for people trying to pre-order it, the Batman Returns stuff online. Apparently, within 3 minutes, all of the Batman Returns stuff sold out online. And in store, they were having so much trouble they couldn't get pre-order in store for customers. And like I had gone to, that's when I went to Newfoundland for the funeral, and I called on the Friday when I was in Newfoundland and let them know, okay, interested in some of the Batman Returns stuff. They're like, we can't even get it yet. So when I came back Monday, they're like, we pre-ordered you one of everything of the Batman Returns stuff. We can sort it out later because it was a nightmare for everybody. So
Wow.
this stuff is so popular. So I'm glad I have an awesome EB Games staff at the Place d'Orleans location. They kick ass. They continue to kick ass. I have another story later when we're talking about some G.I. Joe stuff later. But yeah, total kudos to them. But anyways, this is what is coming with the Batman and Catwoman for Batman Returns. I'm seeing a lot of praise for this Batman in comparison to the 89 Batman that was released. A lot of people seem to be liking this one a lot better. There's some details, if you're a Batman fan and or a collector, that you'll notice the differences in the
I did. I did notice the differences. The big thing for me is that the head and the neck are more aligned with the way they appear in those two films. Yeah. So there is more of a clean cut between the head and the neck so that it does form more of that accurate movie-looking cowl. Mm-hmm. And I like that. The cape is also different, and the molds are different because the costume does change from the two films. Yeah. So, yeah, 100% on board. This is definitely something I have to have. Catwoman also looks fantastic. Yes. I don't love the plastic whip. I admit I wish it was a little bit more molded. Wish there was a wire in there so you could mold it on. And I know from the production photos that's not the case. This is how it comes in the package. Yeah. But you know what? Her sculpt is great. It looks like Michelle Pfeiffer. This is a nice looking female figure. I wish it came with more hands. I wish that there was a fist variant. I wish that there was two claw variants.
I wish there was only two hands variant head as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I do get it, but I think we also got spoiled with Batman 89 because that figure came with so many accessories, and then to see the Returns ones come with so few, it is a little bit of an imbalance. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm on board with both of these 100%. Mm-hmm. I want both of these. I'm really happy they made them, and they did a really good job with them.
Yeah. Next up in the line that we have a better look at is the Max Shrek and the Penguins that also come with the jacket that goes with the penguin that comes on the Big Duck.
So weird. That's so weird. Like, why wouldn't I get what they're doing, but it is a little bit weird that you're like, well, if you want the jacket, you got to get the penguins, and it's like you're probably getting the penguins if you're getting the duck in the first place, but whatever.
Yeah. The Max Shrek I love. The Christopher Walken likeness is excellent, but I also really love the electrified head. It looks
I know.
fucking good.
That's a great inclusion. I was very happy about that. And yes, it does, in fact, look like Christopher Walken.
That's a better
And this
Christopher
is
Walken
a
than
better,
you've done.
a better Walken. I didn't run in. I'm walking
Oh.
for this one.
Yeah. And apparently I forgot to include the penguin pictures and the penguin with the duck pictures, because the next pictures I have are Batwoman and Scarecrow, or Batgirl and Scarecrow. So, but yeah, there are better pictures of the rest of the Batman Returns line on EB. Go check them out. Maybe EB will sponsor us one day if we keep talking them up.
Can you imagine? That would be awesome. Please fund our podcast, EB. We will talk about all your products and we will take your money. We are ready to be corporate shills.
That's right.
I am right there. Well, how are we feeling about these ones, Richie? Because I love the Batgirl. I don't love the Scarecrow.
I love the Scarecrow. I definitely want the Scarecrow. I do like that classic Scarecrow look, so I do have it pre-ordered already. The Batgirl I'm actually on the fence about. That classic Batgirl is kind of like always kind of like so-so for me, but I have pre-ordered it because I want to see it in hand, and they're like, if you don't like it, then we'll just put it on the shelf. So
I'm digging it. I'm digging the soft goods cape, which I think will be very dynamic when you're posing it on the shelf. And I know it's way longer than the actual cape that she has in the comics. I don't care. I think I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging this look.
I do need a Batgirl or girls, because I don't, other than Stephanie Brown,
Batgals,
who in her in her like Batgirl type costume. I don't have like a Batgirl proper, I guess you would say. So yeah, I will see on that when that comes in if I'm going to pick it up or not. The next two, we got a better look at Failsafe that comes with some sort of
what the fuck is that?
I think that's one of the like not background thing. It's like the thing he stands on, like that I got with like the Flashpoint stuff and all that. It's like background setting, background prop, or whatever you want to call it.
It looks like leftover props from a Borg garage sale from Star Trek. I'm not digging it at all. I gotta say, like, it doesn't make any sense. But whatever.
I don't think it needs to be a mega figure, because I think it's only like a little bit taller. By the judging, by looking at it, I didn't pre-order this one, but I think if I see the price drop on this one, it's something that I would pick up. You have the Earth 2 Society Batman. I think it's weird that they have the batarangs already connected to a hand, and that you can't like put them in a hand. They're like, and so yeah, that one is a pass for me as well.
Well, look, if you want yourself a Hitler Batman with batarangs already attached to the fingies, this is the figure for you. But it's not the figure for us, because we are anti-fascists here at Speeding Bullets Repackaged.
Now we've got a very bland that we've talked about before, Riddler, and the black mask as Batman, which is kind of growing on me a little bit. I haven't pre-ordered it, but I think if I see it in store and I'd like it enough, I might grab it. I just think the skull in the bat suit looks kind of cool, so...
I was getting shit on you for this, and then I saw a better production photo of it, and I'm like, it's not as bad and objectionable as I also first thought. It's definitely a no-go for me on both of these figures, but if you did get the Black Mask Batman, I don't think that would be a terrible pickup. But for God's sakes, do not pay $30 for it.
No.
Get that shit at $20 or less.
Exactly.
And the Riddler figure is trash.
Yeah, the Riddler
I don't know why
trash.
they made it. It's fucking bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Now, we've got some things to say about the next stuff, because one of the most wanted versions of a character ever in DC Multiverse figures, instead of making it a wide release, they've decided to make it the Mcfarlane drawing board, I guess is their Kickstarter HasLab thing, of the... little monster Harley Quinn that Tupper's been clamoring for forever.
I am so pissed about this. I could not fill a well with how I am that they took this thing that they know is in high demand, that they know they should have put out as a figure, and tried to crowdfund for all of the different accessories and the jacket, arms, and everything. Fuck you, Mcfarlane, for this. Like, I'm not the only person that feels this way. I checked the comments when they posted about this, and there are so many pissed off fans. They're like, listen, this is not how you should have done this. This is complete garbage. There's people that are like, where was this 5 years ago? And they're right. The fact that they crowdfunded for this, and they have 5 different tiers, I just want to say, like, a big fuck you to everyone over at Mcfarlane for this. Huge error at a time when they are like bleeding consumer interest, and they're just, the support for them is just going downhill, where more and more collectors are like waiting patiently for Mattel to get the license back. This is a real finger in the eye to the fan base. Yeah. And I hope this doesn't do well. I would love for them to change their tune on it and for them to put it out in a packaged format. I don't need all of the bells and whistles, just give me the goddamn figure. But the reality is that there will be people that will buy this. They will support this. I just think this is very cheap consumerism. Hate it. I hate it. I'm so pissed because I want this. I want this so bad.
It looks good. And
I'm not crowdfunding for it. I'm not paying that money because I do not want to support that kind of consumerist bullshit.
Yeah. So at level 1 is the Harley figure, and I got the website up here so I can show you the price, tell you the prices as well. Level 1 for just the Harley figure is $29.99 USD plus shipping. Level 2 is Harley with a whack load of accessories, which this is what they should just be releasing as a figure available for everybody. And this is going for $34.99 USD plus shipping. Then for level 3, which brings you up to $49.99 USD plus shipping, you add in the Jared Leto Joker that nobody likes, and so
nobody wants Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah. And then and that's at $69.99. Sorry, $49.99. Sorry, and then level 4 for.
Just a second. I gotta tell you this. Why did they put the suited Joker figure in when that's the matchup for the classic Harley Quinn in her animated series outfit? Yeah. Why did they do that? Why didn't they give us the tattooed up, like, grizzled gangster Joker from the film that matched up with this? It doesn't make any sense, is what I'm saying. It doesn't make any fucking sense why they did this.
And then the extra Harley that comes with it is I don't know, not that great looking. It's just like a black. It's like an inverted color, basically. So yeah, I'm not liking this. Although, as much as I don't like the idea of it, it's really hard not to be like, I kind of want to buy level 2 because it has Harley and all the accessories. And
I wouldn't fault you if you did, but again, this is the kind of thing that really just pisses me off about the market of toys, and the idea of crowdfunding is, if you wanted to do a stripped down figure and you wanted to put it out for retail, that's fine. But if you wanted to also put codes on it so that you could order more, then I think that would have been a better option. And that way there's people that can get the extras and crowdfund it. That way it's not like this shit is not going to sell. It's not like nobody wants this. Yeah. People want this. Yeah. So to put it out in this way where you have to deal directly through the company, I just don't get the common sense there. I don't get the idea behind that, and it just feels like greed and not supportive. And I mean, McFarlane's supposed to be a company that is based around fan bases and based around like supporting the fans. This is not fan supportive. This is fucking bullshit. Yeah. So we're gonna call it as we see it.
This should have been amongst like the deluxe theatrical line that they've been doing with Superman and Batman Returns. So
I mean, for God's sakes, we're just literally talking about the Batman Returns series of figures selling out at retail, like being so popular that people are driving that. We know that the Snyder boys, the Snyder bros, are super into those fucking movies, and they're going to want to pay and get this Harley Quinn figure at retail. So going that extra step and putting it out in this way, that extra unnecessary step, it just feels so disgusting, and it makes me feel dirty, and it makes me hate them.
Yeah.
It really does. Can we have an episode where I don't shit on McFarlane?
I don't know.
Because it feels like
there has been a few that we have given them slight praise on a few things. But
and then they turn around and then they fuck it up, and we have to go and be like, how dare you? What is wrong with you, you bunch of morons? And Richie, I need a palate cleanser.
Though I kind of it's gonna be really hard not to make myself feel dirty and buy the level 2. Like it's really fucking hard. It's really fucking hard.
Stay tuned to future episodes to see if Richie caves and feels dirty, feels like he's going into a porn warehouse to put 25 cents into one of those meters to see the girl dance around. That's really what this is.
So, I'll tell you the numbers
very
so far.
I'll tell you
the numbers so far. In 6 days, they've raised $173,000 US. It's 69.221% funded, which their goal is $250,000. They have 2,199 backers at this moment. 25 days to go. 66 have claimed the level 1. Level 2 is at 627. Level 3 is 459, and then level 4 is at 1,445. So
it's going to fund. I mean, this is not the G.I. Joe Snowcat situation through Classified where it was right up to the wire. This is definitely going to fund without any problems.
It was like the first day it was over. Like I was watching it. It was already over half funded on the first day. So.
Yeah, because people want that Harley figure. Yeah. There's a Hot Toys version, which we may or may not have photos of next week that they put out. And we will probably put the photos here on the site. So I don't want to talk about it on the show. I don't want to talk about it too much. But the attention they gave to Harley's ass from that Hot Toys version of Harley from the Suicide Squad movie is offensive. So I just wanted to put that out there, but we're going to talk about it at greater length, I think, next week because it is a nice looking figure. But Jesus Christ, like sometimes the sexualization of women in this industry is really sad.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We've got a quick little trip to Mafex with this cool looking Mafex Gambit.
This is a good palate cleanser for me.
Yeah. Looking pretty cool. Very much like the X-Men 97 one that I just got, but it's got some cooler hand effects than the one that I have. But I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all.
Are you? I feel like you're a little jealous. I feel like you have a little envy.
Maybe just a little bit.
See, this is why we need this show to be popular, folks, is that if we get, say, good sponsorship and everything, then Richie and I can justify spending money like the $130 to $230 on the Mondo toys because they're so beautiful. But currently we just can't. So we're just trying to get through. Yeah. Just trying to get through it. Doing our best, and they put out stuff like this, which is so good, and I can't stand it.
Yeah. Now, moving into some G.I. Joe. I don't know the name of the first one, and I didn't see anything on it, but it looks like some sort of generic Joe.
It does okay, so this guy does have a name, and I put this photo in the shared folder, and I was like, I'll remember the guy's name because I had this figure growing up, And we're talking about it on the show. Cannot remember the guy's name.
And
So it is a classic GI Joe figure. It's from later on in the series line, and I cannot remember.
comment
Like
down below if you remember his name.
I
So,
feel like it's something like Hit and Run or something like that. I don't know. We are sometimes, when you do the GI Joe releases, it's stuff that is not super popular. This is no one's favorite GI Joe. He's kind of cool looking. I would pick him up for $20-25, but I can't even remember the name. So
the other one I do know, and that's a
great.
2-pack. Ralph Pulaski, and I think it's Short Fuse. I'm pretty sure Word Burglar's going to get this one because, he's got the wrong Ralph Pulaski song. So I would say that this will find its way into Word Burglar's collection. Here is a look at all the accessories that come with it, and that's one thing I gotta say as a new GI Joe collector, the accessories that come with it really, and the price point for them are really good too, so it really makes it worth the price that you're paying.
I mean, this is going to be in the $70 range, and just the amount of crazy awesome stuff you get with it. I mean, this is also, I think, like a nice little builder, like Army Builder series, even though they're two pre-existing Joes. Just lots of accessories, lots of cool poses. It's nice. Yeah. Like, this is nice stuff. So I'm very interested to see it on shelves, but like, good job, Joe team. Good job, Hasbro.
And speaking of 2-packs, not like Tupac, but 2-packs.
Peace out, Tupac.
Our Sergeant Slaughter Mercer 2-pack has arrived at EB Games that I'll be running out to pick that up. After
that was so fast.
Yes. The pre-order, like, I had like a later date, and then all of a sudden I'm like, it's coming out tomorrow. I'm like, oh sweet. So
there you go. We'll be reviewing that on a future episode.
Exactly. On other things, Richie
it's coming. Here it is. It's the obnoxious shit Richie bought this week.
There we go.
Boom.
Boom.
In your faces.
The first thing I actually bought a little while ago, but I didn't feature because I had a little accident trying to put the crossbow on the hand because I didn't realize the age of the figure and that it wasn't just a hand pop off thing. It was a different type of joint, and so when I went to take the hand off, I'm like, fuck. But thankfully, Mr. Nimblefingers Tupper has fixed the hand for me for Arrow. I did manage to get the crossbow into the other hand. It is very fucking difficult accessory to get into a hand, I will tell you. Like, the bow on this is not ergonomic in any sense for the character's hand, and he's posed that way, and he's going to stay posed like that forever now because I don't want to break him further.
It doesn't look very organic to set up, and I think this is sometimes the problem with figures like the Mcfarlane stuff is, and you'll notice this now with G.I. Joe, Richie, is that the G.I. Joe stuff, it's almost like it's built to have like guns and accessories in those hands, and so you can pose them and make them look like real world things, and I feel like the Mcfarlane stuff is just not really set up for that.
Some of the other Arrow type stuff I've gotten, they compose a lot better, and I think a lot of that has to do with the shape of the bow, but at the same time, it's the articulation that you can't really get them in that pose properly. But other than that, I as an Arrow fan, I do love this figure, and I'm glad that Tupper was able to fix the hand, and he's gonna stay in that pose forever on my shelf now.
It's just gonna be he's basically a statue at this point, is what Richie is saying. It was kind of fun to have that around because I was very closely looking at it, thinking that, well, if I was a big bigger fan of Arrow, I would appreciate this more. And I did obviously watch all 9 seasons or 8 seasons of Arrow, and I liked half of them. So I was a pretty big fan of the show, but this is just missed the mark for me a little bit as far as the look and the articulation and everything. But I'm glad you were happy with it, and I'm glad we were able to fix the hand.
Yeah.
So it all worked out.
Thinking of it now, I probably should have moved this next figure into the review part because that's where your half of this 2-pack is. But
yeah, what are you doing?
Here we are. Here's my Captain America from the Captain America Venom pack. And I do really like this Captain America. I find the detail
I knew you would
on the Captain America, like even like, and not that I'm normally into like muscle detail on figures, but I find it very appropriate on this figure. It's very well done. It's very classic Cap. He has 2 different heads. He's got the serious look here. I love that the shields can connect to the back, so you can have him posing with the shield on the back. But it also goes onto his hands, and it has there's an ice effect that he's blocking that attaches to his shield. That attaches really well to the shield, by the way. Very firm, just clicks into place, very easy to get out. But yeah. I like it.
So this is your first Cap figure.
Yep.
And what would you give this figure overall, just so we can do a compare and contrast later with the Venom?
I would give it, I would say an 8.5. I would have liked a couple more hands. Like it has like 2 like sort of like open hands, and then like just 2 different thumbs up, so you can do a thumb up on either hand.
So weird.
Yeah, or you can have him going like this. I would have liked it to have some hands so that he could like hold the shields. Like I don't think.
So it just kind of slots onto his arm, but he can't actually be grabbing.
Yeah, sorry,
it.
they're not even. Yeah, they're closed fists on both hands. But yeah, so. You can't actually grab the shields. I would have liked an ability to like do a pose with him like about to throw, or like he's catching the shield, or some respect. But otherwise, like the paint on it is great. It is very I think it was like spot on. I like the like angry like in battle like cry face that he has going on there. But yeah, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. The effect that attaches to the shield is pretty cool too. So
just as a preview, I will not be giving the same score to the Venom. But we'll talk about that later.
All right.
We will talk about that later.
Speaking of Gambits, I realized we didn't actually talk about the Gambit I picked up, but here's the Gambit I picked up. Still cool looking, because I think this is also one of my favorite poses that I've done with the character. It's kind of like him throwing the cards and like holding the bow back. I like this pose.
Very dynamic.
Yeah, and it's a great figure, and I'm glad that I was able to get I didn't pre-order it or anything, but I'm as glad that I shoved it on the back of the shelf and it remained there, and I picked it up the other day when we were in there with Tupper. So
it's true. That's exactly what he did, and it was hilarious. I was like, "Oh, you're a true toy collector, Richie, saving things behind other toys for later purchase." Yeah. Exactly as they do it. I didn't notice this, but I love that he comes with a card that he's basically charging that will fit in his hand. Yeah, I love that. Cool.
I don't have featured in a photo, but because I love the throwing effect. But yeah, very very happy with that figure. So.
Love Gambit.
A new figure that had just arrived, and going with my Flaming Skull collection, Ghost Rider. I do specifically really love this one because it has Ghost Rider like in transformation as well.
I know you mentioned this. Yes, you mentioned this many times.
I like you look at the picture on the right there. There's some flame effects that you can put onto his arms that are pretty cool as well. Other cool detail is the jaw is movable, so you can have him like open mouth, closed mouth, partially open mouth.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great. That
is
that honestly, that's worth it in my mind alone. That's worth the money you spent on it for having those, because you don't think, oh, it's a hinged jaw. You can only either get open or closed. But I mean, again, something I've noticed with the Alien figures, something I've noticed with my Crocmaster Fiona figure, that just having the mouth open just slightly sometimes
makes
adds
such a difference.
Fucking ton of character.
Yeah, and
it's
I love
beautiful.
the look of him like in transformation. Like that's how I'm gonna have him pose for a little while now, anyways. But yeah, very cool. Next up, this guy. I swear, if I'm in my office and someone breaks in the house, I'm grabbing this in one hand and the Maximum Hulk in the other hand, and I am fucking going to town, because this one you're gonna be able to hurt somebody with. It is heavy. And I'm not exaggerating. It is heavy.
Man assaults a burglar with Juggernaut figure. News at 11.
Yeah, but yeah. So, cool thing. He comes with like these alternate hands. See how that has like the finger band on it. That's on all the hands, but on the closed fist hands where the like that fire effect goes. Those bands are actually removable, so that that clicks onto it in its place. Look at the size of the hands itself. Like in my hand, like they're a good size. But like the Juggernaut, I have a feeling like maybe the helmet comes off, but I don't want to break it, so I'm not gonna try too hard, because I feel like you might be able to attach the effect to the head as well. But this guy's big. He's very well done. I've seen him articulate it well. Like I didn't articulate him very well in this photo, but yeah, he is a fantastic figure. This is like a 9.5 out of 10 for me on this guy, and I'm gonna bring.
I love it.
Like I
really do.
Just bring him on screen for a second. Like he's as big as my head.
And that is no easy feat, folks.
Yeah. Like,
Richie has a giant noggin.
Like, he's fucking big, man, and heavy. Like, I'd say this is a good 4 pounds at least.
That's almost as much as my cat.
Yeah.
I'm very envious about you having the Juggernaut figure. I had the old Toy Biz Juggernaut figure, and I loved him. So I love the fact that you have this. I think he looks marvelous. I think this is a major hit for Hasbro. So yay, Juggernaut!
Yeah.
You got the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, I did. Next up, we have the Yelena and Red Guardian 2-pack. I also do really love this set. Here's Red Guardian here. Before we take a quick look at the accessories, on the left-hand side, we've got the Eskrima sticks for Yelena with some closed fist hands. There's a little knife that actually the sheath is like upside down, so it like goes in upside down and stays there, so it's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
It's got a little pistol there. It's got its own holster, and of course, Red Guardian, the unmasked head. He's got some other hands and his pistols there as well. Just a little closer look at his bearded face. And oops, someone's calling me. I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't interrupt the podcast. So,
thank God.
Yes. So, and then moving on to Yelena. Really, I like the figure, but the face kind of has this like creepy doll look to it.
Yeah, she looks like she's staring off into nothing.
Yeah.
She got that blank stare, like someone just asked her to multiply 17 and 4,422,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What the hell?"
But other than that, I have no complaints about the figure. His holsters are on his back, on his hip, and here's the two of them together. So
Nice.
yeah, I do like it.
Yeah.
Overall, I'd give this set an 8.5. So I know this is shit Richie bought this week, but which I do have more shit I bought, but I decided because I'm a new GI Joe collector to throw the GI Joe stuff into the review segment.
Bum, 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 bum. Review. Wait, that's not the song. The song is playing. It's happening. I'm just talking while it's happening. As always. Like you want me to, internets.
Yes. So I have picked up more GI Joes. One of them being, of course,
One of us.
Cobra Trooper, which was the figure that I got as a replacement to my broken Televiper backpack, which I'm not mad about at all because I got another Televiper and now I've got this Cobra Trooper that I otherwise wouldn't have. Here is the accessories for it. The bottom pistol is really cool because that's an attachable silencer that goes on to...
Sure is, baby.
The pistol, and on the leg it even has its own holster. It is very cool. I love that the helmet is removable. Everything like the pistol and the knife both have like holsters and sheaths respectively. Here he is, Sans helmet, and then the Cobra Trooper with the helmet. This figure, it's a basic GI Joe figure, but I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'll bump it up to a 9 because I basically got it for free. So and I gotta say, the whole Hasbro Pulse customer service experience was excellent. I'd say the downside is no, I wasn't getting an exact replica or exact replacement for what I had bought. However, the whole process took like no more than a week and a half, and that's contacting them and getting the figure. So
it was so fast. I mean, I remember you said that it broke, and then I said email them, and then they got back to you the same day, and then they got back to you the next day, and then they shipped it out the next day, and then 2 days later you had it.
Yeah. So
like crazy turnaround time, and I really love. It seems so weird to me though, Richie. Like, why would they just not have like a whole bunch of backpacks and they couldn't just send you a backpack? Yeah. But at the same token, you got a whole new figure out of it for So it worked out. It's just weird. It just feels like a waste of resources. But you know what? We benefited from it.
That's what I think we spoke in the car about this. And I wonder, had it been like, because a Televiper is not like a named character. It's more of a generic character. I wonder, had it been a named character like a Cobra Commander or like a Flint or Duke or something, if the replacements, if it couldn't be that figure, if the replacement would be something on that level, or if you would just get another Cobra Trooper. That will be the real test of a thing for them. But
by the way, before we go on to your next review, I do want to say that obviously I got a Televiper as well. Thanks, Richie. And it does have a peg that is too long for the back, as we all know. I snipped it, and now it fits perfectly. Mm-hmm. So for yours, get some snippers, which I think I have right here. Something along the lines of this sort of snippery thing. Just cut literally like a few millimeters. Start short because you don't want to go too long, and then test it out. I did one clip and it ended up fitting in no problem. Mm-hmm. So I recommend you do the same, Richie, and I recommend anyone that's watching this that gets a backpack that does not fit flush.
Just bring one of those with you when you come, because I don't trust myself to do it.
I do have some in Ottawa. I can do that for you. But I do recommend doing it. It's just a little snip, and then it'll fit perfectly. And I'm actually very happy with that. I don't usually like fucking around with the figures. I don't usually like manipulating them outside of a little bit of heat to make sure the joints are smooth. But honestly, this was a super simple fix. It worked out very, very well. And that to me is going to elevate the figure a little bit as far as which I haven't reviewed it yet. It's coming up, my review of not this episode, but in another episode, coming up will be my review of the Televiper, and I'm actually going to have 2 reviews, pre-snip and post-snip. So, which does sound like I'm reviewing somebody having a vasectomy, but it doesn't matter. I'm sticking with that terminology, and that's just the way it's going to work.
All right. And next up, now I got into discussion, and we talked, I think, a little bit on an episode here, and we talked about it in text. I decided I need a Storm Shadow.
Hell yeah, you did.
And I said Storm Shadow's arguably better than Snake Eyes, and Tupper's like,
you were wrong.
That's
wrong.
They're at least equal. We'll see.
They're equal. Yeah. They're equal.
But yes, so
at least.
Starting off with the classic looking Storm Shadow. I think I forgot to take photos without the hood up, but I gotta say, he's really cool. I love the bow. I love how the bow attaches to the backpack. The swords go into the sheaths really well. The next photo is terrible, but gives a look at the figure's head a little bit better. But then, you
can retake those photos, Richie. It's a camera phone. We don't have them. You can just delete it and take another one.
I got it into the program. I was like, eh.
Sometimes it feels like we're children doing this podcast, and then sometimes our age is super apparent where I'm like, I'm not retaking that photo, even though that would be super easy.
But I do love this figure. A great classic Storm Shadow. Also, I love that the little attachment for his, I don't think you can see it in the back photo of his back. Underneath his bow there, that little like dangly part of his belt, that's actually a removable part that you like attach on after you pull it out of package, that I thought was really cool. So
you can like, it looks like he's blowing in the wind, that little tie for his belt. This is one of my favorite G.I. Joe classified figures. This is in my top 10 of all time. I love this Storm Shadow figure. It's great, and I'm glad you got it. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful toy. And the articulation is so good.
Very good.
Like, this is beautiful for a ninja-style figure. You can get deep poses out of him. You can make him look stoic. You can make him look ready to fight. This is great. Again, this is one of the best ever G.I. Joe classified figures, so I'm glad you got it, and I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. And I didn't stop there with Storm Shadow, because I was like, you know what?
Not, folks.
I found a good price on Amazon for version 2 of Storm Shadow, a more modern look, and Tupper's right. This guy is stiff as fuck. Like, the joints, like, you really have to work them. Here is a look at all of his accessories, which there are plenty. Also has a backpack, which again the bow attaches to. It has some sort of weird like silencer looking thing on it, which actually fell off on mine. I'm not concerned about it, because like I pulled it out of the package, and that silencer thing, like after I took the photo, because it was so like delicately attached, it's like it just fell off, and I'm like, it's not that important. But
not the end of the world. Yeah.
Hey,
you should message Hasbro Pulse anyway and be like, my compound bow broke coming out of the package, and see what shit they send you.
Yeah, that's fair. I should try. Although I don't want to do it like right away again. I'll be like, I bought this and now this happened. Although
Fair.
I could, with Amazon, I could be like, this broke on the figure, and they'll probably like refund me, and then I can just buy another G.I. Joe.
It's true, but the downside would be they could send you the exact same figure, and although this is nice, you don't want two of them.
Yeah, exactly. I love the placement of the swords on his hip there. You can do some pretty cool poses. I like the claws, so I'm gonna keep the claws on him for a little while. So.
Claws are good.
Yeah, that's my G.I. Joes that I got so far.
What's your rating on Storm Shadow? Well, this is version 3 or version 4, I think. Yeah, version 4 Storm Shadow. This is version 4. No, it's version 4.
It says version 2 in the box thing.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Because there's been 4 Storm Shadows so far. There was the Amazon exclusive one that I missed out on. There was the one that you showed before this, which was the second version. There was the movie version, which I also have.
Oh, okay.
And this is the fourth
the movie version,
iteration.
They don't call it that, okay, but in like the when you're looking it up like collector wise and listing, they call the classic one Storm Shadow version 1, and they call this modern one Storm Shadow version 2, and then there's like movie Storm Shadow and like the jungle Storm Shadows.
I see. I see. All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yes. So that's where the confusion
I would
came
say
from.
that Storm Shadow is my second favorite Storm Shadow.
Yeah. I'm not going to get this the movie Storm Shadow. Because I refused to watch the Snake Eyes movie based on how terrible the first G.I. Joe movie was that I never finished, and that I briefly considered going back to give it a chance to until I spent some time with Christopher Eccleston, and he said, "Don't bother, please."
I also believe I told you when the Snake Eyes movie came out that I was going to watch it for the sake of confirming whether it was good, and I believe my review was that was so terrible that it is not even worth putting on in the background while you're doing something else. Yes. It's a terrible film. The toy is not great, but I did take the swords that the movie Storm Shadow came and replaced them with the Storm Shadow figure that you reviewed, and I am happy about that. So it didn't go to waste. That's all that matters.
Now, a little earlier, you guys saw half of the Cap Venom 2-pack that we got from the Gamerverse. I picked it up for Tupper and I, because I wasn't super jazzed on the Venom, the look of on it. I've never been a fan of the more blue-looking Venom. I don't mind seeing some, like, blue shading and stuff, but the blue really doesn't do it for me. But I like the Cap, and Tupper wanted the Venom, so here we are.
Here we are, and this figure... Ooh, this figure has got a lot going for it and a lot going against it. I'm happy I have it. I really am happy I have it. There's some things that I really like about it. I like the articulation on the shoulders a lot. I actually also like the blue. It stands out really nicely, and it's a nice contrast to, say, your regular black Venom figures that you may already have. And I really love the hands, the claw hands. They look really, really good. And the overall torso and head articulation is very, very strong. It's got like a ball jointed midsection, but it's also got a ratchet on the up down on it, so that you can get actually, as you can see from the photos, some nice movement out of the torso and arms and head. However, the Eddie Brock head is dumb and will sit in a box forever because I don't give a shit about Eddie Brock. It's fine. The articulation, I mean, it looks good. Sculpt is nice, but I mean, like, bleh. I don't care about Eddie Brock, so fuck that. The big problem with this toy is that it reuses old molds for the legs, and those are not strong. So we are talking the arms and the torso are pinless, and the legs obviously have pins in them. It doesn't look good. They're also very soft plastic, so they bend a lot, and because of the heft and weight of the figure, which is a little bit larger than most, that's going to be over time not great. There's no lower leg swivel, so you can't get a good full range of movement out of the lower legs on it. And it's also the swivel by the hips is very, very tight. So you may actually pull your figure apart when you're trying to pose the legs on this figure. And I hated that. So from the waist up, it's a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's nice. I like elements of it. The symbol is really strong, and I like the blue. From the waist down, it's a 5. Like, it's garbage. So it's not the kind of thing you're expecting to see with a 2-pack where you're spending quite a bit of money on the 2-pack. So yeah, your Cap is great. Great job. Happy you like him. The Venom is averaged out to about 6.5 to 7. It's not great. Yeah. You made the right decision giving this to me because I'm happy having him, but it's not a good toy. And I would be super disappointed if I wanted both, because the Venom is just really missing the mark in a bunch of really crucial areas. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, but you would have been very disappointed. Yeah. I think you would have been like, this sucks, especially compared to the Cap.
Yeah, the Cap is really good. So I would.
Venom, not so much.
Yeah. I made the right
Venom, not
choice.
so much.
So.
Venom, not so much. Again, happy I have them, but not good. Not good, Hasbro. Not good. Also, he only comes with.
Not good,
he comes with
Hasbro.
he comes with. He comes with 2 fisted hands and 2 clawed hands, and that's kind of it. And I'm like,
At least
he really
doesn't
should have
come
come
with
with
2 thumbs up.
very bizarre. So sometimes the accessories they put into these toy packaging, it's like, what the hell are you guys doing? Here's a great cap figure with a great shield, but he's doing this.
They need to include a pointing finger and a thumbs up finger for every finger, so I can pose all of my figures like Buddy Christ.
Yeah, Buddy Cap. Buddy Cap in the situation there. And if he'd had a finger out, you could have totally done that. Other Captain America figures have come with the pointing finger. So again, huge. This is a miss on your guys' part, Hasbro. You could have made this Kevin Smith fan even happier, and you didn't. Not so much. Not so much.
But you're not crowdfunding in Harley, so. There's that.
That's true. If ever there's a boner of the week, if we should start doing that, by the way. Maybe I'll make a logo for it that's just like awesome preview of the week and then boner of the week. And boner of this week is fucking Harley Quinn from Mcfarlane. Yeah. Crowdfund that shit. Crowdfund my ass, you bunch of bums.
Yeah. But that's what we got for you this week, folks. Some ups, some downs, some good, some bad, and a little bit ugly, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Only the best for you, YouTube. Only the best for your faces.
Yes. Don't forget to hit that bell, like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Check out our other content. Speeding Bullets Reloaded, anywhere you can find podcasts. That's where you'll hear our voices and Jamie's voice as well. But you get to see our lovely faces here on YouTube.
Moisturized to perfection.
So, and with that.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Who take us for the children? Every episode.
That's why you have to go and collect them all.
Like
Tell your parents they can
clockwork.
buy them at the mall. Now, when's that new series of 1984 coming out? Right now. Go.
All this time. I'll fill the time all the time. There's just no point. Doesn't have to always be filled.